From our point of view, we came out a little flat in the second half. I got to take responsibility for that, but just a combination. They hit a couple shots. We had a bad turnover, and it's just a game of streaks. So, we set this up today. There's 10 4-minute games, and we're just going to try to win our share. And TCU obviously won the first 4-minute game of the second half. We got to figure that out.
Chris, you obviously know TCU is desperate. They're trying to get some wins down the right side of the NCAA tournament bubble. Did you guys feel you had to match their desperation? Was that a message to you guys at all?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we always feel like we're the underdog. We always feel like we got a chip on our shoulder, and that's just us. And so, this game was the biggest game that we ever played or coached in today. That's how we approach each game. So I'd hate to ever go into a game thinking the other guy wanted it more than us. So next game on the schedule, our guys were ready to play today.
Chris, I asked the players, but where do you think the team can grow and get better to make a march run?
Consistency. I think you guys saw it. We play the game about as well as you can play it for spurts. Then we just have some spurts that make no sense. And so it's really just been consistency. I'm not talking about making shots or, making plays. I'm talking about just being consistent, playing the game the right way. Victory favors the team with the fewest mistakes. And a lot of our times we'll just start making multiple mistakes. So the theme for this team has always been consistency. And so that's what we'll strive for here in March.
Chris, we talk about Jarrett all the time. There was an 11-0 run in the first half where he assisted on 3 straight and had a steal to set up the last. Talk about his overall game and what he can do.
Yeah, I've said it before, and I say it all the way, all the way to the green room probably. But Jarrett prepares for each game. He spends a lot of time on his craft, and he spends time in the film room, so he kind of has an idea how the opponent's going to defend him. And, TCU obviously had a nice game plan. There wasn't much space for Culver early, but I thought Culver let the game come to him, and he just, he said, hey, I'm going to have 10 assists tonight. So I reminded him that we need him to score from time to time too. But no, Culver's a great player, and one reason of many is he prepares for the opponent. He had an idea today what was going to be happening, and he adjusted.
Chris, with the way Culver plays, but then you mix in Mooney and particularly lately already, what do those 3 guys give you? Is it almost like having 3 point guards on the floor or some stuff?
Yeah, exactly. In our program, we got guards and forwards, and never really understood what point guard is. Guard can dribble, pass, shoot, make decisions, and forwards, can do a couple of those things, but not all, or they'd be a guard too. And that's why LeBron's a guard to me. But certainly that's the way we set up our teams. We want, multiple guys out there that can make plays. And, this year's team's nice having Morrow, playmaker, Culver, playmaker, Matt, playmaker. And we got a lot of confidence in our young guy too, Kyler, and he's going to be special.
Are those 3 guys really playing even more connected maybe than they were early in the season?
Yes, and that's the plan. Like you're talking about, Matt just joined the team, and Morrow and Culver played last year together, but Morrow more in a reserve role. And so it's always been our plan to increase chemistry. And, we talked about that early in the year. Hey, we've only been playing together a couple months. Let's keep it going. So those guys have a bond together, but not just those 3. It's a connected locker room right now. We don't deny away from that. We're together, and we're looking forward to a great March. We're part of the fight. That's all you could ask for. It's just high-level coaching. No, Morrow's just like Culver. Morrow works on his craft. He takes coaching. He has an idea of what he's got to do. He's got to have a great assist to turnover for us to have a chance to win. He's got to defend his position. He's got to be poised and stone-faced for 40. He's got to be a leader. He's got all sorts of things he's got to do. Some players show up and they can play. Morrow, it's a long afternoon for Morrow, all we ask of him. But I have a lot of confidence in Morrow. I've never enjoyed coaching anybody more.